Hi, hello, my dear children. I hope all of you are safe. In this session, we are going to continue chapter 11, perimeter and area. And we are going to discuss how to measure the area of closed figures. See here, children, this is called as a squared sheet. I have made this sheet by dividing it into unit squares. What is the meaning of unit squares? The length of the side of each square is 1 centimeter. We use this sheet or graph sheet to measure the area of the closed figures. And the first one is the outline of a irregular shape. Second one is the outline of a rectangle. And third one is the outline of a square. And it is not possible to explain how to measure the area using this sheet because it will not be visible clearly. Okay, so I have drawn the magnified size of this square sheet on the surface of the board, and let us discuss about that. Children, this is the magnified size of the square sheet, and the outline of the irregular shape is drawn on this square sheet, and we are going to measure the area of this closed figure. Okay, how to measure? The area is the inner surface or the total surface occupied by a closed figure on a plane surface. Isn't it, children? So, how to measure the inner surface of this closed figure? First, let us count the full squares contained in this surface. So, how many full squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full squares are there. So, full squares 7. Next, let us count the half squares because this closed figure contains some full squares, some half squares, some squares which is more than half and less than half also. Okay, now half squares. This is a half square. 1, 2, 3. So half squares is 3. Next, more than half squares. 1, 2. Next, less than half. This one 2, this one 3, and this one 4, this one 5. Okay, now using this squares, how to calculate the area? And already I have told the measure of the side of each square is 1 centimeter, isn't it? So 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter. Okay, so 7 squares are there, so its area will be 7 centimeter square or 7 square centimeter. Centimeter. Okay, full square, so 7 into 1, 7. Next, 3 half squares. So, half plus half 1, 1 plus half, 1 and a half. So, the area of these 3 half squares is 1 and a half square centimeter. Next, more than half squares. We can consider the number of more than half squares each as 1. So 2 are there, 2 into 1, 2. Half square can take it as half, but more than half, let us take it as 1. So 2 ones are 2 square centimeter. So then next, less than half. There are 5. We have to neglect that. Okay, so 5 into 0, 0. So totally, what is the area we are getting? 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 0, 10 and a half. 10 and a half square centimeter. So you can write the total area of this figure as 10 and a half or 10.5 square centimeter. You understood now, children? Now let us move to the area of the rectangle. This rectangle, the length of the rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unit squares. And the breadth 1, 2, 3 unit squares. So length is 6 centimeter because each square is of length 1 centimeter. So here also, here this 3 squares, so 3 centimeter. Now, the area of this rectangle is measured by counting the number of the squares inside the outline. So all are full squares. So how many full squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then again 6. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 6, 18. So area of the rectangle is equal to 18 squares. Full squares. So its area, when you measure that, what? 18 into 1 square centimeter. 18 square centimeter. Okay. Now area of this square. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Lengthwise also 4, breadthwise also 4. So now, so the sides are 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter. Now the area of the square is the total number of squares inside the outline of the square. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 4, 16 full squares. Or 16 square centimeter. So now we have calculated these shapes by using the squared sheet. But is it always possible to measure the rectangles, the area of rectangle and squares using this method? It's not possible to measure the area of a big playground, park or wall or floor, etc. Isn't it, children? So for that we need the short method. So what is that short method? See here, children, this 18 full squares can also be got by multiplying this 6 and 3. Isn't it? 66 centimeter into 3 centimeter. And 6 is what? The length of the rectangle. And 3 is the breadth of the rectangle. In short form, L is the letter for length and B is the letter for breadth. So area of the rectangle is L into B, where L is the length of the rectangle, B is the breadth of the rectangle. So this is the formula we use for finding the area of the rectangle. Now it will be very easy for us to find, isn't it, children? Now next, for square also the 16 you can get by 4 centimeter into 4 centimeter. Isn't it? 4 4s are 16. 4 centimeter is the side of the square. Side into side. We use the letter A for side. A into A, that is equal to A square. So this is the formula for finding the area of the square. Is it clear? Now let us move to the unit of perimeter and area. See, unit of perimeter is the unit of length. It's the total length of the outer boundary. Therefore, its unit is always centimeter, meter, kilometer. But unit of area is centimeter square or meter square or kilometer square. Why? Because here we are multiplying the two dimensions of the shape. Isn't it? Length and breadth. Here also length and breadth, but the length and breadth are equal. So we are multiplying two dimensions of the shape. Therefore, we are multiplying the unit double time. If the unit of length is in centimeter, we are multiplying centimeter into centimeter. If it is meter, meter into meter. If it is kilometer, kilometer into kilometer. As a result, we are getting centimeter square, meter square, kilometer square. I think you may have understood this concept. And thank you, children. God bless you all.